So welcome student, welcome to this session. In this session I am going to show you what descriptive analytics we need in our particular project. In front of you there is a sample data set. In this data set you can see there are four different columns: serial number, impression, clicks and cost. Let me tell you, the first column where it is written as serial number, it's actually a 30 minutes time slot column. These time slots indicate 12 in the midnight, 12:30 in the midnight, 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. In this way, this is a data set about entire day, in which entire day has been divided into 30 minutes of time slot. This is a marketing data set. That's why I have given you columns like impression, clicks, and cost. In my previous video, already we have discussed what do you mean by impression. Impressions are simply how many times my advertisement was seen by any of the person. For example, here you can see 9241. It indicates my advertisement was shown to the people 9241 times. It also may happen that one person is watching my advertisement multiple times. So it is not necessary number of impressions should not be equals to always number of people watching my advertisement. It may also happen that only 9000 people are watching my advertisement, but some of them are watching advertisement multiple times, and that's why impressions here you can see are 9241. Number of people who are watching my advertisement will always be less than or equal to number of impression. I'll repeat myself. Number of people watching my advertisement will always be less than or equal to number of impressions. Then coming to clicks, number of people from impressions who have already seen my advertisement, and from that who have a little bit interest, who have clicked on my advertisement, that are called as click. This click can be because of two intentions. One is purposefully intention. The person is clicking on the advertisement and checking my website, or he has no intention and by mistake he has clicked on the website. As soon as he realized that we have clicked by mistake, he will press back button. And that's why it is not necessary 554 people are all interested in my website, but still they have clicked on my advertisement, and thus 554 people will land on my website. For this activity, for showing advertisement, for getting their clicks, I've spent 577 rupees in this particular time slot only. In this way, I have spent lot of money for different time slot, and you can find what total money we have spent in an entire day, what total clicks we have got in an entire day, what total impressions we have got in an entire day. Descriptive analysis is nothing but describing your existing data. So you have to do the same thing. In descriptive analytics, I want you all interns should perform addition of all these columns, taking mean value of all these columns, calculating standard deviation, calculating minimum and maximum values, all the necessary statistical data for this particular data. You also have to draw line charts or necessary other charts for this particular data. Only you don't have to draw the charts, but you also have to write the interpretations of your statistical data as well as the chart. Let us see how you can do that. You all have a data tab over here. In this data tab, rightmost part, you can see there is a tab called as button called as data analysis. If you are not able to see this data analysis tool, you have to go to files, you have to go to options, and then there will be a window pop up. In this window, you have to click on add-ins. You have to then click on manage, and you just have to see there in the manage option there is Excel add-ins. Just you have to click on go. Okay, and you have to select analysis tool path and everything. You just have to click on OK. Once you click that, your data analysis tab will be opened over here. Okay, so what you have to do is So once you see here data analysis tab, you just have to click on this data analysis, and there will be multiple available options with you where you can perform any kind of analysis, from which we are interested in descriptive statistics for this particular project. You just have to click on descriptive statistic and then click on OK. After just clicking on OK, you will see that there is, you have to give the input range. Okay, make sure you click on this checkbox of label in first row and click on summary statistic. I want only the summary statistic currently of my, for my project. Then click on this, select your range. Okay, you just have to select entire column and all these three column. I can even select the single column also. I'll get the statistical conclusions for single column, but I want statistical conclusion for all these three column. What I will do is I'll click on OK. Automatically a new sheet will be created, and you can see that my statistical data for each and every column is ready. Once again, if you want to see that, what I have done is you click on data analysis, you have to select descriptive statistic, click on OK. You just have to give the input range. Let's say for example I want only clicks. I'll click on this, I will click on OK. Automatically descriptive statistic for only clicks, whichever you will select as a range, that will be in front of you. Okay, currently I don't want this particular file, I will delete this sheet. Okay, so you can see that this is my descriptive statistic. You just have to rename this as descriptive descriptive analysis. So I have renamed this as descriptive analysis, and you can now see that every my data set is in front of me with their average value, mean, mode, median, minimum, maximum range, sum of all the column, count of all the column, everything. You should ask me that, sir, why we have not taken descriptive analysis of first column? Simple thing is there, logical. I don't require any kind of analysis on my serial number column, date column, any of the time column, nothing. I don't want to check this. I'll use this column for drawing my charts. So first let us finish with basic descriptive analysis. After making this particular table with the help of data analysis tool, what you have to do is you have to interpret all the values written over here. Mean value indicates average. Average number of impression of this particular day is 4312. Means on an average, in a particular day, I am getting 4312 impressions. And from that, 666 people on an average are clicking on my advertisement in one day. For this particular activity, I require on an average 341 to 342, approximately 342 rupees in only one day. So this is about entire one day. Okay, because my data set which I have analyzed is about entire one day. So I have done the analysis, and I have to write here insights, sorry, interpretations. Insights and interpretations have slight different role. Okay, so you just have to interpret whatever is written in front of you. What are interpretations? What is mean value? Okay, and how these are interrelated with each other? What are mode values? What are maximum minimum values? What does this indicate? Every interpretations, maximum possible interpretations, you have to write it down. And based on this, now you have to again come back to your original data set, and you have to draw chart. For drawing chart, you have to come to insert tab. You'll see there is a line chart. So I'll insert line chart for this. Okay. After selecting, I'll get three different chart. Okay. These three different charts are for impression, clicks, and cost. You can see that there is automatically legend given over here. Legend means what are the labels. Blue line indicates impression, clicks are indicated by orange line, and the gray line indicate the cost. Okay, based on your different time values, how my chart can be drawn, it is shown over here. You only have to not draw the combined chart, you also have to draw separate chart. Separate chart for impression, separate chart for clicks, separate chart for cost value. All right, and so you can see that I will show you end result, that how it should look like. You just have to create three different sheets now. One sheet is about original data set. This is data set that I have given to you, and there is a descriptive analysis tab where you have drawn the table by using the data analysis tool. Okay, this is already done, and I have written some interpretation for your example. I've written down some interpretations that can be done on my particular point of view. Similar way, you have to write down maximum possible interpretations. Those students who will write maximum possible interpretations and new interpretations, okay, they will be given higher credits. Okay, and then talking about the graph, you can see that visualizations have already seen. You have to create separate charts for impression, clicks and cost, and a combined chart for all three, which I have just shown before 1 or 2 minutes. All right. So you have to perform this particular descriptive analysis exercise for all the data sets that I have given you.